All right, in example 2, the diagram shows part of the graph y equals 12x squared times 1 minus x. Part A asks you to write down an integral which will represent the area of the shaded region. Now, to get the area of the shaded region, we need to know what the domain is. So from this point to this point, we need to figure out, this one's obviously 0, but we need to figure out what this value here is. Now, since it crosses the x-axis, at that particular point, y would equal 0. So we can plug that into our original equation. 0 equals 12x squared times 1 minus x. Now, the values of x that will make that 0 are 0 and 1. Now, obviously, this point right here is not 0, so it must be 1. So the integral that will represent the area of the shaded region will be the integral from 0 to 1 of 12x squared times 1 minus x dx. Again, don't forget that dx on there because it's a notation error otherwise. And then part B asks you to find the area. So in part B, we're going to actually be calculating this definite integral. So it's going to be 12 times the integral from 0 to 1, x squared minus x cubed.
Please excuse the interruption. All JV Girl basketball team members are to be dismissed and meet in front of the office right away. Thank you.
Okay, so you could separate that right off the hop, but if we integrate it now, it's going to be 12 times, now when we integrate that, we add 1, divide by 3, and that will be evaluated from 0 to 1, minus 12 times x to the 4th over 4, integrated from 0 to 1. Okay, and 12 over 3, this one's going to reduce to 4x squared evaluated from 0 to 1 minus 3, sorry, not x squared, x cubed, 3x to the 4th evaluated from 0 to 1. So if we plug in those values, you'd get 4 minus 3, which equals 1.